Good evening, SpeedGaming. Welcome to another A Link to the Past Randomizer Open League match. We have more than just another alt versus Third Try Blind, Bright-Eyed 77 versus Sean Rhapsody. My name is Deep Fried 87. I am joined here in comms by Nobly. How you doing today, Nobly?
I can tell you I'm not deep fried, but I'm doing good. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see some ALTTP before I go to bed, so what else can you do?
Yeah, we have Boss Hunt Week. So, for those that are not familiar with this mode, this is a 10 out of 12 Triforce piece hunt, with every boss having one and there being a Triforce piece in both Moldorm 2 and Ice Armos. GT is open immediately, so it is very quick here. We could be done quick, or there can obviously be our standard trolls. And we see both runners heading out of Sanka right off the bat.
Yeah, by immediately you mean kind of want some myths, some mirror and hookshot combination of some madness of items afterwards. And
This is very true.
Those can be. Oh, nice magic drop there for Bright-Eyed. So yeah, pretty standard stuff happening. We go check this one great location here. What was that?
Oh, that's a
boy!
glove.
Oh boy!
We got an Agaseed, folks.
We got some stuff added to the pool. Yeah, another one of those extra layers of you need to do an extra dungeon for absolutely one reason.
Very true. There is no way to beat this game on this mode without this, so we will need to find them at some point.
Yeah. Well, we see the more common route newer days, like you do Lost Woods, don't get anything, go Link's house, and go south of course. No good tree pulls, no bush crab that was useful, like pretty standard start.
Yeah.
Oh. Is this some teammate luck on the commentary booth here? Like 50-50 bushes, the drops. Let's see where this is going. Oh boy.
Gotta be a little better lucky than good. We're hoping here to stay undefeated here. I am indeed on more than just another all. So we're gonna see if I can bring my teammate a little luck here on comms, but you never know.
Yeah. So we're gonna enter CAC. It's gonna be a slow CAC. Like you go in from south, you get the one checks. The exciting part is at the end of CAC recall. Let's see. Oh, we get bombs.
Oh, convenient bombs there. I was going to say, because Chicken Hut and then you do the well. If you haven't found more by then, you could be in trouble with back blinds, but no more. We are good there.
Yeah, I assume that if you didn't get bombs in Tavern or Chicken Hut, I would do the House of Rats. If I only have 2 bombs.
True. That's true. Very, very good point there.
But yeah, a nice blue cane. It's a nice safety, good weapon to have early on in the game, especially for Bright-Eyed who has full magic already.
This is very true. This can come in handy in places like Mini Moldorm Cave, or even if we get nope, I was going to say early Myths or early Dark World access for Blind Hut, but who knows where, that one good thing about seeing the gloves on LJL means we're going to get boots at some point.
Yeah, preferably before or rather than after, but nice 300 drop in the well here, stacking up some cash. Immediately to Bottle Vendor to get some lectures. That is a thing.
Yes, it is. Outdoor book market, huh?
I'm not sure if I'd be happy to pay $100 for a book that might be debates, but hey, we have a lamp and lands. Oh, a glove as well.
And the first glove. Oh boy, now the question, do you think we're going to end up getting Dark World access before we see those boots, or do you think boots are going to be trolling us in Dark World somewhere?
I mean, the good part is that it cannot be behind nits, so it is sooner rather than later at least. But I would take that lamp, that book, and that sword and go to desert. And pray that is not boots locked, but that's just me.
That's the point. Understandable pit stop here, though, at backstage.
Yeah, it's 3 very quick checks anyways. And you also got the small key from the sanctuary, so... Ooh, nice bomb drops on the rats. Oh. Both of them caught that one. Let's see if they farm a bit more bombs in here. It's a nice place to just stock up on some bombs while you're walking through here.
Yeah, very true. Red Boomerang, useful, helpful. Maybe we get a good stun prize, but we will see.
This top corner here is so nice, so many rats and always cleaning up here. No drops. We see Bright Eye going for casting. That's a play I wouldn't do. But who knows? Maybe we get a vanilla sword. Or a pen. Some nice charm.
Stun price, just single rupees. Not all that great there. But I know Bright-Eyed has been burnt by Front of Escape so many times that it's very, very uncommon for him to want to skip that. So we'll see if there's any goods in the back. If there is something a little more obscure, it might be an advantage. Otherwise, it is just going to be a time sink.
I mean, if there's a sword and boots right here in the castle, then I would definitely get demolished by the seal. Because I would want to go to castle when I am able to go to dragon. Especially when I know it's required.
Yeah, very good point.
After all, you don't have to death warp when you do it like this, though. But yeah, we're coming up on the Molon. Damn, didn't yield much stuff. Gave us a heart container. Nice little combination of swords, bombs, heck Moldorms. And there's the Master Sword. Yeah. Crystal.
Yeah, Master Sword's nice. Early offensive upgrade.
Yeah, and I got tower access. Now the question is, do you beat Aga Tower without Moon Pearl or before you get moons?
I mean, I might do it before Eastern, but I knowing that we've got to do it. Oh, never mind. I'm going to Eastern first. Oh, what a bow!
Yeah. Ooh, red cane. I'm not sure why we're walking out of Ice Road Cave. I'm not sure why we want to do that. We don't have Zora money.
And we don't have Pearl.
Hobo is very little attractive from Ice Road Cave alone, in my opinion.
I don't know what across pits. That sounds like Hookshot.
Cross pits. Yeah, that do sound like Hookshot Cave.
Ah, Sean Rhapsody taking the whirlpool. Gonna take that up the mountain. That's an interesting play.
Yeah, but is that actually faster than saving and quitting though?
Probably not.
Maybe if you have boots. Sure. I don't know.
Might have also just been thinking time. We are not Tasses. We are humans, so we do need a moment to figure out where the heck we want to go.
I mean, it's not a bad play. Like, this and Spec Rock is in logic. Well, I would just do Aga and Tower. Like, with that mass as well. But yeah, Eastern. One of the greatest dungeons there never was, question mark.
Are you an Eastern skipper, Nobly?
I do not go Eastern. Unless I have to.
Well, or in this case, if you've got a bow and it's nice and obvious and an easy play for it, it makes sense.
Nah, I don't go there either. I want to hold out to do the great combination of Pod Eastern, if possible. But I guess if I open like the first chest of the game in a normal non-key seed and I get a bow, I might be incented to go straight to Eastern. But like if I've done like half an overworld, I'm just going to dodge Eastern until I have to.
No, that makes sense.
I'm not sure why we're doing Agina. Like, this is very far for... Well, I guess it's desert.
Yeah, you were saying that desert play and Sean Rhapsody taking it, probably hoping for some boots, hoping for a pearl, make it that, it's an easy, you've got access in the Dark World.
Yeah, why I said desert before we got a sword? That kind of flipped it. I don't want to go desert now. It's gonna be interesting. Maybe there's stuff down there, like hearts.
I don't think we're gonna find any stars or horseshoes, so I think we're good with just the hearts.
I guess. I'm a big fan of the bug net though. I heard it's the best item of the game.
Yeah, rumor has it you can't hit go mode until you find it.
Oh,
there's Pearl.
Well, I guess if desert is blue slot, then this is a dominant potential required big time. So, good choice. And if it's not boot slot, then yeah, you can just go and whack some landmarks.
This is true. I don't know. You've got Master Sword, which is nice for your spins, and you've got Red Cane. Bright-Eyed, we'll see if he's been practicing his NMG to be able to do the bow strats for Vanilla, when he eventually heads this way.
I mean, you have Blue King, no magic though. Kind of like cheap. And Master Sword, of course, ain't the best upgrade in the game, so it's not doing as much. Oh, well, I guess we can be blitzed. Right, I get in the right shot there. Made a little bit mess up of the...
Yeah. And does get an extra 300, so that is Zora money. We'll see if that sways which way he goes, even though no moon pearl.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be in this seed. I would be thrilled to just not go Ice or Cave, because there's a more appealing than Ice or Cave, to be honest.
Well, when is Ice Rod Cave actually appealing?
When you have a flute boots and are going to Super Metroid with me, then you do.
Yeah, that's about.
That's as good as it gets. When you're heading to do your Dragon fight. It's SMT2.
A little bit of lag over here on Bright Eyed side. We'll see if we can get that stream.
But yeah, Lamolas. Great weapons to fight Lamolas with. I'm not sure about that, but there might be a team in Invitational League that kinda agrees with this kind of setups, I guess. I heard you're supposed to use bow on this boss.
That is an MG strat. No bow for Sean. We'll see if he even goes to the. We'll see where he ends up with.
I'm surprised that Sean isn't picking up the magic in the palms, just to have a little bit of burner usage. It does some significant damage. Uses the sword beams as well. Doing Cane spins. Or just having a block there, just for amusement.
I believe the block does do Fighter Sword flashes, which is all that the Master Sword and Fighter Sword are the same, so it is a little extra damage.
I mean, I've been in the situations where you have to do red cane and bomb slammo. Like, those are fun times, just saying. Right, we get a Triforce piece, so evening up the scores. But yeah, we're like, if you're Sean, you kind of go escape, I assume.
And it looks like Bright Eyed having some difficulties. Hopefully he's recording, because I don't see him live currently, so having some stream issues. So we're gonna be on the Sean Raps at the side here. And seeing where he's going, you know, he's got Moon Pearl, he's got everything he needs to be able to get through into Dark World.
Yeah, debatably, if you ask me, like, I'm not sure why they even took the time to actually pick up hearts, because I would assume you do castle first and like, get that bow and have to death whip. More hearts equal less fun to death whip, I guess.
Very true. We'll see if he even does the escape checks. Maybe he just goes straight to Dark World and skip.
Could be.
Nope, gonna just have longer death warp.
Adding those seconds. Oh, hello, Zora.
From the tracker, it looks like there's no Moon Pearl, so it looks like this is just a Zora play.
I would assume that we've done Ice Road Cave and then flipping. Maybe we check the hobo. There's a Bombos medallion there, so might be Bombos and hobo?
Might be. I thought I saw Bombos. No, Bombos, I'm pretty sure was over in the eastern area. Looking at his tracker, it looks like he's got some areas, so it does look like he stopped by the ice rack.
But yeah, Sean Rapsey about to get his bow.
Yeah, deciding that it's going to take too long to Death Warp. See if he decides to go over to Eastern first, or if he's going to climb.
Yeah. Looks like the Eastern Bay, so I'm gonna deal with that. We might eventually get to Zora. Yeah, like Eastern, it wasn't too much stuff in here either, I think. Zora ledges bombs at least. Yeah, let's see if Bombos is here. If he's here, then I don't think there was anything new. So,
Yeah,
what sprite is Sean using actually? I know I've seen it a lot before.
Oh goodness, I should know what's right. This is. I've seen this a bunch of times. Anyone in chat? It's Freya from FF9. That's it.
Oh, speaking of Final Fantasy, I need to get back on playing those games. Hopefully we are allowed to see a pixelated check of this Zora at some point. We're quite healthy this sea though, so no immediate danger. Quite nice safeties and having the blue cane as a safety as well. Oh, and the blue main. Yeah, speaking a bit about the teams, you both are undefeated so far. This is the first game of the week that you guys are playing. Who is playing the... Are you the one?
I am off this week. I am the team co-op specialist, and in fact, my only solo mode is going to be the infinite keys. So we've got Aurora Snurd is going to be following up here with us. I believe it's on Saturday against not TJ, Joel Gentleman.
That's going to be interesting to see you come out the bigger in week 2 from Great. But yeah, we're about to hit the Armos. Let's see if Sean can do a clean quick kill on Armos. So far so good. That was
Yes, indeed.
pretty normal, clean, quick kill there. Meanwhile, we're fighting the pixels of Zora. The game's just trying to learn Bright-Eyed to have better financial options, right? Like, don't pay off $500 to a fish.
Yeah, that's likely what's happening.
That's why I try to learn obscure. Fish are food and not friends? Question mark?
There's that Bombos. Thought that was over this way.
Okay. So I don't think the flipper checks has yielded anything so far. Well, we'll see what the item... Where are we going?
Oh, this is a Zora check. I definitely don't agree with this play.
Yeah, I mean, you do know that Aga is required. It doesn't mean boots are in Lightroom, you know?
This is exactly what I had said early on. It's yeah.
I mean, I guess you can get Waterfall as well, but if you were gonna go this way, I would much rather set up an Ancilla to actually go here.
Yeah, true. Much quicker to do that. Couple of throw a couple lamp hits, couple bombs, couple arrows, and yeah, just jump straight. And it looks like just a full heart container. Man, that was a lot of buildup.
Yeah. The double 20 there in Waterfall as well. I mean, if you even wanted to do this, you do it after Aga, I guess. And then, like, if you really want to hold out for, like, a hammer or boots or whatever, I think you just go Aga Tower and go Catfish, save and quit, and then Ancilla over to do these checks before you go pod, in, like, worst case, I guess. Yeah, exactly, Will. Like, it's trying to learn us a lesson. Don't trust the fish. It has questionable information. Yeah, finally we're about to visit a good friend of us, the great wizard himself, Aghanim.
Yeah, very true.
So far, how do you feel about this scene? Like, it looks very one-sided, question mark.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell because Bright Eye's timing is, 10 minutes behind on it. We'll see, because all he would have left at this point is uh, Desert and Aga. So honestly, I'm feeling pretty good, all things considered, from the routing standpoint. Less trips to the castle, less trips, to a couple different places. So
Yeah, I think a good. Yeah, I mean, in the end, Sean not death warping there also kind of saved time going eastern. Like standing there and death warping wasn't gonna be great timing either. So.
yeah, very true.
Which is why I didn't like the heart pickups in Link's house before going to Hyrule.
Yeah, 100%.
So. Yeah, what do you think the next item will be? Will it be hookshot? Will it be...
I'm thinking Hammer's going to be real early in Dark World.
Ah, but that is boring. We don't want to see the hammer.
I didn't say it wasn't boring, but I think that's the way it's going to lead us.
I want to see the hookshot because that causes the most nonsense.
I mean, this is very true. So, or Mirror in this instance to go give you just Hera.
Oh. I mean, to be fair, Mirror isn't the worst because it also lets you get back to Pyramid at any saving quest. So. That's a good thing about this being like an Agassi, though. You actually get to save quick back to Pyramid to do Ganon.
Very true. Very true. Okay, that's pretty funny there in chat. We Bright-Eyed moving at flip book speed here, not even.
Yeah, so far a couple of blue balls. Do we get a couple more? Or... No, hopefully not. There's maybe one more. There we go. The wizard is defeated. You know, I was thinking about a funny thing.
What's that?
And that is Bright-Eye taking so long to get to Desert, you know? You know the reason why?
Why?
You know, to open Desert, you need to read a whole book, you know? It takes some time to read.
This is true. This is a very good point.
To actually get to read the book, you know, you need a couple more minutes to actually read the whole book to understand how you open the doors, you know?
This is and you got to translate from another language, you know, and absolutely. And, you know, I don't think Link is fluent in ancient Hylian, so this makes a ton of sense why this is taking this long. No, I'm 100% on board
with it. So... But, you know, you see on Sean's side, I don't understand how he decided to run so fast, you know, to speak to a monkey. Like, how do you speak to monkeys? Like, you have to learn a monkey language. It will be another scene on Bright-Eye there for Entering Pub, you know? Learning the actual language of the monkeys.
This maybe it's just sign language?
Oh. That could be true. starting off pod, as they usually do, with small keys. So, if you're Sean, do you go right side or do you go main door first?
Main door. Non-keys mode, I always, my way of checking this is, I think most people is, unless I get another key here, up in the bridge chest, I'll then drop down and I'm hoping I can skip the vanilla big key chest and just get the drop. Oh, your wish has been granted! One hook shot!
Sean's about to get a rude awakening soon. Hey sir, that's a locked door.
Didn't make it all the way to the door.
Well, we got far enough up that we realized, oh, hey, it's a locked door. I think locked doors are mainly funny because my teammate Obscure, he likes to crash into doors that are locked without keys.
Oh, that's no fun. Well, no fun watching as a teammate.
Oh, it's 100% fun. Because every time we laugh at it.
So what's the most common door that he crashes into?
Thieves Town Big Door.
Thieves Town Big Door. I would have thought it would have been back of Skull Woods forgetting to pick up the key.
Oh. Well, this is gonna be misery. You know, I would actually just take my gains, take that hook shot, and just save and quit from right side at this point. I would not death warp here with that many hearts.
Yeah, you've already... Sean Rapsey's already done the mountain. Just save, quit, right back up to the mountain. Get, you know, the 7 out of Paradox and your Spiral. Yeah, no, completely get that.
And then I would be probably very miserable when I would have to come back here and get whatever's been back. Oh, we get some more bombs. Yeah, we're getting a good old view of our good friend Agina there on Bright Eye.
Yeah, hands in pockets, you know. Somebody definitely let one rip.
There's the big key to pod in the turtle chests. It's known as compass chest.
Is that single arrow vanilla?
I have no idea where that single arrow is in the vanilla game. I've not searched for it, to be honest.
I think I didn't know which. I know it's in Ruby Basement. I wasn't sure which side it was on. And yes, yeah, Bright Eye's actually putting on a PowerPoint presentation here for us for A Link to the Past. Is kind of what we're getting here.
Mike's not impressed. It's not enough diagrams and charts, you know.
This is very true.
Ooh, nice tempered.
Okay, so tempered out of there. Not necessarily not progression, but you know, you've got
a little bit of whimsy whoopsie 7 quick to sank. Happens.
Yes, indeed.
Let's look at this 7-item paradox. And potentially a slow and funny spiral cave. What do you think we will get? What we're looking at?
Nothing. I think it's going to be blank up here, and you've got to go back into Dark World and loop around to the Thieves Town area.
We get some crystals. That's interesting stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, if GT required crystals to get in, that would be really helpful.
Hey, we get some more necklaces. Now we are 1 green away from the good old pentacle. But hey, it's music time.
Flute is definitely nice, but
Currently it doesn't do much, but now the bigger question is, do you go and activate it now? Or do you go Dark World and loop around first?
I think I'd go activate it now, just because you can then just flute the 4, and then you've got it activated for when you find boots, you find everything else. You don't have to run back to back.
So my take is I would venture to Dark World because flute doesn't actually do anything. Like, it gives us no checks, it gives us nothing. And then hopefully you just find mirror in Outcast or whatever, and then you can activate it from there. It looks like Sean's taking that offer up to grab.
Yeah, no, I get it. That makes sense.
Because it's kind of slow to walk all the way to CAC just for flute activation, to be honest.
Yeah.
If I had mitts in hand, then I would more be prompt to activate it, I guess. Or if I haven't, like, if I've skipped ice or cave or stuff like that. But hey, we're skipping the good old friend Catfish.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be fun to do. Looks like we're scouting. Oh, hot take on Bumper Ledge.
Yeah?
That's the other footwear.
Okay. That's going to be interesting to see, you know, if you get Cape, it's like, is Swamp going to be one of your last dungeons you need to do, or are you just not finding Cape conveniently and you're going to have to venture and get Ice Rods somewhere for the TR play?
Yeah, Skullwoods, no fire rod in hand. We cannot deal with this dungeon. But sure. In general, Skull is a little bit better when it's forced upon you from an AGA point of view, because it is so long to get back to. Like, doing Frontier without fire rod, I do like.
Yeah, I agree with this play. This play makes a lot of sense. You've got to walk up this direction anyway from the other side, clear out the front. It's essentially glorified overworld here.
Yeah. Well, if I have a hammer and Darkwood access, I'm not touching Skullwood without fire on most of the time.
This is true, but we don't have a hammer, and we only have one access, so
Yeah.
it makes sense this time.
Skipping the big chest there.
Sean, you just got big key, buddy.
Interesting. I guess we'll do it on the way out, but. I guess we do it this way at the end of the turn, I guess.
I mean, that is a choice to get a map.
Yeah. Well, Skullwoods was not very pretty. It was basically stuff you don't actually need.
Yeah.
Getting up on the good sea house. Getting richer and richer. Now the question is, do you do thieves down here?
I clear out village outcasts first. But yeah, I definitely do Thieves Town here because there's nothing saying Hammer's just not in Thieves Town. I mean, what do we have left in Logic? We've got Stumpy, we've got Hype Cave, we've got Catfish.
Digging game.
Dig game, yeah. So, not a whole heck of a lot left. Never mind, now you really do it.
Yeah, now you just do Thieves Town. This is quite linear. Like, you do this, go there, bada bing, bada boom. Now we can go back and beat Pod. We can deal with Hera. What else can we deal with here? Not a whole bunch. Well, there's a nice row.
Yeah.
Like, right now the seed looks like it's just playing out. Oh, we're moving. Can we maybe refresh Bright Eye and get up to same speed?
That would be a great question. I'm not sure how.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, pause show for 26 minutes. Here we go. Oh, we're in Thieves Town. So, yeah. Looks like both runners went to pod. And all of a sudden, Brighthide just up to speed.
Oh, you had to say something. But looking at what we have on the trackers, it looks like they've all probably done pretty much everything here. So it looks like Bright Eyed is just a few rooms ahead of Sean at this point, and it's probably all been done.
Yeah. Depending on the flute activation, if that's been done though, then they're a bit further ahead. But I don't think so. If they auto-track it in Emo Tracker, they're usually a duck sign on the next. I'm not sure if that shows on the trackers.
Yeah, it would show the duck on that one. I'm not familiar with this tracker, so no, he hasn't even grabbed the flute up activation, so this is a tight one. We have just gotten the update, and we are back to the PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah.
Tune in 20 more minutes where Bright Eyed Stream catches up again.
You know, I just want to keep you in the suspension, you know? Like, what's my teammate actually doing? Like, you know?
It's working!
Can't give you the full disclaimer, you know, like if you're ahead or if you're behind, you know. Yeah. What do we get here in Thieves Town? Do we get anything? Do we get nothing? Do we keep searching? Is hype gonna be hype? We don't know. Not a vanilla mitts at least, because those are on Lumberjack. Well, we have the blue cane for the fight. 4.5 hearts. We're not worried.
4.5 hearts, red mail. Yeah, this is
I don't think red mail does a lot in this fight. Like those beams do, like the shots do 1 heart anyway. Maybe blind deals 1 damage less.
That's the point. I'm pretty sure it's just the actual physical head itself that does less. Getting off script, but finishing out strong.
Is that a vanilla crystal?
Yes, yes, it is. Oh,
Is that even rando? What is that?
what are you doing, game?
It's one of those t-shirts. My link went on a trip, but all I got was this damn crystal. It wasn't even a 5/6 crystal even.
Nope.
Oh, this was chill digging game music.
Yeah. So many digs.
This is why I don't like doing digging game.
Understandable. Especially when you just end up with a piece of heart for your troubles.
Yeah. And that's also why I would never bother learning Hundo in MMG.
Oh
Digging
yeah,
game.
dig game. Yeah, that's rough. Oh, there is one thing we don't know if Bright Eyed has done to see if Sean has. We don't know if he took the pit stop to the catfish or not.
That's true, we don't see very much on the tracker. What things it could be.
Taking a quick look at his stream, it does look like he has done catfish on the tracker. So that is if Sean Rapsy decides to go back for it, which it doesn't look like it was anything for progression.
Yeah, well, I guess we're gonna find something in hype. Please? Huh.
No.
Spike here? Question mark?
Spike Cave! Exclamation point.
Hera!
Yeah.
Where's Sean going? Oh, activating fleet.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, quick up the mountain. Yeah, I don't hate that.
Still doesn't make sense for me, but I'll take it.
When else would you come back here?
When you have boots. Whatever you need to activate the flute for.
This is a point, yeah.
You don't need a flute before you have boots.
Okay, that's good, Mike. Structural Mike commenting that, as seen in this PowerPoint by Bright, this is indeed a scripted fight.
No. According to Mike... Oh, okay, I guess bottle was found, so maybe Sickid has a thing then. Then it makes a little bit more sense to activate the flute, I guess. Wait, that bottle was early though, wasn't it?
I think it was up the mountain. Maybe not. No.
Oh, we're going catfishing? Nah. No, not like this. Oh, according to Mike, there's nothing as a scripted blind unless you do it in mosaic style, apparently.
That makes sense.
But yeah, catfish. Well, we will at least get to see what he gives.
Yeah, I don't suspect it'll be all that exciting.
I don't think either. But yeah, I would not activate that flute unless I had boots in the scene. I would just go to the mountain. Go to Hera, Ether Tablet at least.
This is true, Ether Tablet. Yeah, just 20 bucks. Okay, Bright Eye taking some time here to make some wine in the brewery. Wine takes a long time to ferment, that's why we're staying here as long as we have.
I mean, first you have to harvest the grapes, then, you know, do everything. So, do we get the mirror, or do we get the boots, or the cape?
At this point, I'm thinking we've got to run into boots some point soon.
I'm rooting for the cape.
Oh boy.
I'm telling you. And do you know why? Because Swamp, you know, has swords and mitts every scene. And this time it's on Lumberjack, so it has to have boots, right?
Huh? Yeah. I'm not mad at it. I'm kind of mad at it, but we'll see.
For the runner's sake, I do hope we find boots. It looks miserable to walk like this, especially on Bright Eye's pixelated movement. Poor guy.
Yeah. Gonna have to talk to him about, you know, his efficient overworld movement here. So boots are just gonna be in Hera basement, right?
Maybe, question mark? Or it's the big key in the Hera basement, and you can't even mirror out because we don't have mirror yet? Question mark? Sounds like a death ward ton of times.
We've got the big key already here. Both keys early.
At least we get the big key first, because then we can just beat the boss, go into Hera basement, and then save and quit out of Hera basement at least. Oh! It's the fire rod. And the boots, okay. Ooh.
And the boots, okay.
I was worried about the trip back towards the Skull Woods there.
And you have one item in Skull Woods. Oh boy. But yeah, that's a lot. That's going to be faster movement, and so we're going to see some running around here.
We might be looking at go mode, depending on medallions right there. All of a sudden.
Yeah, depending on medallions.
If we can access Maya or TR, I think we're going to go.
Because we don't have the flute for Swamp.
Flippers, I think.
Flipper. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, a cape for swamp. Excuse me, because we have the flippers there. Yeah, this is.
As long as you can enter Meyer or TR, you're in go. So it's gonna be interesting to see if any of the runners catch that immediately. Because I know in modes like this, it can be overwhelming to just instantly catch. Oh, am I just in go mode?
But yeah, we are going to see some real quick just completion of dungeons here. At least on one side. The other side, we're going to see the PowerPoint presentation of how to complete the dungeons.
Yeah, the thorough explanation of how do I actually do this dungeon.
And Sean is immediately going to check the Meyer area to see if he needs a medallion.
Makes much sense. And we go.
There we go. That is from pain to go in nothing flat.
Yeah, that was faster than the speed of Mimic, actually. Now the question is, what do you do? Like, if you find the cave and mirror on the way, do you grab flippers or use climb GT or?
That's a great question. What order do I do things in here? You still got to go back to pod. Still got to get to ice.
I think I would personally, I would do Meyer, TR, GT.
Well, we don't know if we can get into TR yet.
True. But I would still go there and check it. Like if I can go in, I'd do TR. No, I just skip cold or ice.
Yeah, this is a point.
Or Skull even.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I might even skip GT Climb if that's the point.
Yeah, that's a question. If you can get into TR, what one do you is the GT climb what you skip? Is it faster to climb GT or to get all the way through TR?
Hey Mike, Mr. Number Cruncher, what's fastest? Yeah, but you have to do... Well, I guess you don't actually need keys to actually do ice armors.
Yeah, this is true. You can just basically right there. You grab the one key from the pot and just right there, straight there. Don't. No, I think you need to find one small key somewhere. So you need to get, because you have that key gets you unlocked. The first pot gets you the first door. The next pot gets you that door. So you need to get one small key to be able to get the ice armors.
Hey, you just need a poke. So you don't even need to pick up any chest if you're just doing ice armors.
That's true. You could go right side to be able to do that.
No, you go left. You pick up pot.
You go left. You got the first pot gets you into your hookshot room. The next breaks in.
You go left. That's just a switch door. There's a key door on the bottom that leads you to the crystal switch door.
Right.
And then there's a pot key there.
And I thought, well, we'll see. Yeah, no, I think you're right.
And then you use the last key to go through fire snake door.
And that's why I'm not running this week. Oh no. Bright-Eyed not opting for Hera first, apparently, here. Gonna be doing pod, but is gonna be losing the boots time here is what he's gonna be losing in pod.
Yeah, I mean, we got all items before.
Yeah.
So... And even the worst part is that they walked from pyramid. But yeah, we're on Skull, spinning. Okay. I was worried if they would start spinning. That doesn't do damage in random spinning. I mean, I guess it doesn't in the regular game either.
I thought they patched that.
But yeah, you see Sean running, rushing the Triforces.
Now that makes a lot of sense here. You're in go. You just want to start clearing everything.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot exciting stuff going on. Like, it's not like we're gonna open a ton of chests either. So
this is true, and we unfortunately are not getting to see the execution battle, which would be where we would be enjoying the fun of this one. But it is what it is, and once we will see where everything is when the dust settles.
I mean, you can see clearly that the pixelated movement is pretty good, though.
This is true.
There's not a lot of arrows during those pixel movements. Now we don't even get pixel movements.
It's all dark.
Well, they are in Palace of Darkness, but I didn't expect it to be this dark. Yeah. Oh, conveniently big key to, I don't know, not flip the switch, but we didn't know that, so flip the switch anyway.
Yeah. I mean, there's very few things we could find that would be worth, you know, silvers. It's about maybe the cape. No,
I think mirror would be a nice find, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like if it was on the way. Just because if you're stuck in GT, Then
Yeah.
if you have to do the big key on right side, and it's a miserable time having to death 14 hearts red mail nonsense.
Yeah, agreed. One good thing is we've already beaten Aga, so if the last dungeon you do is in the Dark World, which it will be, you just save and quit, and you're right there and drop in to kill the pig.
Well, you need mirror for that to actually happen.
Oh, that is true. So you're right. The mirror would be a very big piece to be able to do that. I completely forgot that. Shows you how long it's been since I've had that happen.
Yeah. That's a mirror cutscene right there. Where are you going? I assume this is pod. I think right now Sean is banking on doing pod and then GT and GT climb, and then doing Aga 2 just to get to Ganon, which is, I don't know if it's faster to run to Ganon or fight Aga 2, but I'm sure Mike has numbers on that. But yeah, we're back in pod. We're gonna see the great Helmosaur soon. I heard he's wearing some face mask. It's quite pretty.
All right. So does Sean get to the boss first, or does Bright Eye? Up.
It's scary in Dark Palace. Well, Bright Eyes is tossing some bombs.
Man, that is a frame straight out of Nintendo.
The bigger question is who's collecting the Triforce first?
That's a great question. I think Bright Eye's gonna have the Triforce first at this, but not by much.
Oh. But yeah, Triforce there. So we are 4 plus some change for Triforces on right side. And 7, soon 8 on left.
Oh no, and Bright Eyed is going, I don't know, forgot the big chest is going back to clear that big chest. And that's going to cost very valuable time.
I think Bright Eyed is...
Oh, Vanilla Big Key? Okay.
Yeah.
Still going to cost valuable time, but not quite as much.
I guess they didn't do this and bank. That's maybe why they're back at pod then. This early. Because they left Vanilla Big Key. Because Sean did that and got all items before. So. Makes a little bit more sense now. Yeah, we're in the mountain region. Are we able to clear TR or not? Question is,
Sean's
we're
not even tell us.
checking.
Yep.
We are just banking on GT. Which I think is a bad thing. as Mike said, it's faster to full, like, go mode TR over searching for the GT big key and doing the climb.
Yeah, especially if you end up GT big key is buried.
Tyler? Question mark? Ugh.
Yeah, not even gonna see it.
Well, now it's too late to even look at it because we don't have mirror. So we can play some GT big key guessing game. I'm gonna say 22 for misery.
I'll say 19.
That's just where the Triforce piece would be at.
I don't know which direction you're going. The flip book is speeding up here a little bit.
I mean, this is pure going left, so.
I mean, that makes the most sense, I feel like, in this instance, just because if your GT Big Key is over here, you stop searching for stuff, you'll rush Ice Armos.
Oh.
There it is.
Well, let's remember to pick up the amount of keys we actually... What are we doing? What is this?
Looks like he's gonna climb first?
Why do we... What?
That's a choice. And then change his mind.
Realizing? Pause buffer? Question mark?
Yeah.
That's a choice.
And it doesn't look like Bright Eyed has realized. Well, maybe.
I think
No clue what's happening there. Yeah.
I think they just realized, oh, I kind of have to actually grab the mitts first, I guess.
Yeah, that looks like what's happening.
Taking the right port, remembering. Big gotcha moment. I would still open everything here though, in case of a mirror.
Oh yeah, 3 checks right here, 100%.
4. Big
Oh,
chest.
4. Well, 3 because you've got the Triforce piece guaranteed.
Yeah, but you forgot Bob's chest as well. And the big chest.
Oh, Bright Eyed looks like. Don't know if it's actually clearing or not in ice. Hard to tell.
I mean, most checks are on the way in ice anyway. Finding mirror is huge though. Oh, the cape was in ice.
Yeah, so that's screaming not going to get the.
Oh yeah, flippers are long out the window now.
Yeah.
It looks like we're full clearing ice.
Yeah, that's just time that Bright Eyed not gonna get back.
Found gold sword? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Gold sword is like infinite times here, right?
Oh yeah.
How did he dodge all those spikes?
I'm not even mad. I'm a little impressed.
That was that was a happening. Game music. This is FFT. Yes. Which I don't know what means.
Final Fantasy Tactics, I believe.
Oh, tactics. No, I have actually not played. Oh, we're in Meyer.
Yeah.
Has we realized that we're in Goemon yet? It looks like it.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, definitely with how fast it's into the basement, so we'll see if he takes the we might catch a glimpse of TR, we might not. We'll see.
I personally would be, depending on my health situation. If I'm low on health, I'm saving and quitting to the mountain, refilling my health. If I have full health, I'd beat Aga 2.
That's a point, yep.
Oh. I would definitely check these chests. Oh. Yeah, at this point I would... Well, he has 2 red potions though, so I guess it doesn't really matter if you...
Yeah.
I would definitely just save him quick right here. Probably slower to beat Aga as well because you have to transition a couple of rooms as well.
Yeah, yeah.
If I had mirror, I would definitely just save and quit immediately. Oh, this is slower. You have done Aga, dude.
Yeah, this is definitely just muscle memory and not thinking.
Well, we're getting a scenic route to... Oh, please, Bright Eye, check TR. Check TR for us.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna. And he has ether, looks like, so I don't know where we got that. But...
Oh, it's ether!
Wow. Oh boy.
This could be a close one then.
Yeah, it could be. I think it's gonna be. I still think Sean's got this, but barring again any fall, I think that's about what it would take if I'm guessing a time here. Because Bright Eye does need to find the GT big key in this, and the
doesn't
GT...
need to find GT big key.
I'm sorry, not GT big, TR big. Excuse me.
Yeah, but that's faster than climbing.
It is. So we'll see.
According to Mike, and Mike wouldn't make me a liar. But I'm not sure. Like 7 minutes change. I don't know. Depends on if you muscle memory though. Like, if you think that you need the big key to do ice almost, and then start looking for things, and I don't know.
Yeah.
You saw where the silvers were, yeah? In GT.
In GT somewhere.
Imagine if Bright-Eyed is a Hope Room runner, gets the silvers there, in muscle memory of, oh, I need to do this. Could be a time save as well. It's really hard to tell.
Yeah. Gonna be close. Alrighty, get your GG.
Oh, look at
chat.
that Hope Room. Ah, but full right. Not like that.
I mean, you will get
Yeah, but
the key. It's close.
yeah.
And looking in the race room, Sean Rhapsody has indeed won this race. Final times, it was 1:25:37 for Sean and 1:26:10 for Bright-Eyed.
Wait. We don't see silvers on Bright-Eye, which means that it can only be in one chest. And it's
Oh
a
god,
tile
it was
room.
a tile room.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, and it has mirror too in right side.
Wow, and that saves the time to, as soon as you get the piece, to do the save and quit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think the actual difference then might be that rerun back to pod before boots. Actually.
Yeah, I really think that was the difference.
Man, it's such a shame that this was a point, unfortunate internet here.
Yeah.
Really exciting though, like time-wise.
Very true. We'll see if the runners hop in here for an interview. Yeah.
I'm glad I actually stayed up at 4 a.m. for watching this.
Oh goodness, yeah, that is some major late nights. I appreciate you jumping in on the comms here for it.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, this would have been a real rough one to do solo.
Yeah. I'm happy to join. Like, I'm not doing anything right now, so I was just chilling, you know. What better way to chill than to watch some Zelda and gaming?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Oh, Ether was in Pengator chest in Ice Palace.
Wow, yeah, that's
That was actually a huge final.
yeah, it was. That saved a lot of time. Just not quite enough to be able to overcome the earlier boots.
Yeah.
Ah, that's amusing. And our third medallion was on bed.
Oh, wow.
And we are joined here in the booth by the winner of this race, GG Sean.
GG, thanks.
Well, that was a special one.
Yeah. I thought it was sunk for sure after basically last locating the, nice boots and Hera, but
Well, unfortunately, bright-eyed, we got a slideshow of the race, so we were watching your stream most of the time.
oh, gotcha.
And the big difference that we caught there was you had full cleared pod except for the boss the first time, and bright-eyed had a few items left. And after getting the hammer and finishing the Hype Cave, ran back into pod to finish it, which gave you the extra time with the boots to be able to keep going. I think that was the big difference in this scene.
So where was Ether? Did you guys actually get to see where Ether was picked up at?
I saw it in race time.
Yeah, Ether was at Penn Gator.
Oh, that's right. He did say that.
Hey, friends.
So yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, once I saw it was been go from going into Myers, like yeah, I'm just going. Like I'm not gonna worry about PR. I'll just do GT and hope that's good enough.
Yeah.
I felt like I threw a lot of time in the beginning, so I kind of wanted to do something to maybe mix it up a little, so I just went straight to ice.
To be honest, in the beginning, I think you did the best.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, I wouldn't deny that at all.
There's
I was kind of all over the place.
Me too,
Yeah.
man.
There's some questionable options left and right, but
Yeah.
Like when you guys got the flute, we were talking about it, and it's as I told Bright-Eye, like you don't go activate that flute until you have boots. You just don't.
Yeah.
Mainly because flute needs mitts to be useful.
Yeah.
And boots locking mitts. It was okay when you checked Sick Kid for it, but I would much rather just go Hera on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I had a combo check, and then you could just use it to save and quit to get to the Mountland, That was probably 10 of the seconds that I could have saved.
No, I think what kind of ruined it for you in the end was the going back to pod. But you had one item left in pod because
I had one item left in pod, yeah.
Yeah, which kind of pushed you over there, maybe, I guess.
Yeah,
'cause-
and it was a obviously the Triforce piece.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think those, like the time you went to actually go back to pod,
Yeah.
saved a bit more for having the boots a bit earlier. But then you saved some time getting that ether though for TR.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Be
that kind
nice.
of worked out.
I'm still not sure if it's faster to just go right side GT
Rather than
over
left all the
going
way
left.
around. Yeah, I wasn't sure either, and I was like, this feels faster. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
I think there's
Might
reasons
also
why
depend on the
NM...
keys too, I guess.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
there's reasons why NMG go left, I think, but that might be because of the key layout as well.
Yeah, well, you also need a big key.
Yeah.
I didn't need a big key, so I was just trying to get to Armos. Oh, you know what? You're right.
In this case, it was
Yeah.
faster because you happened to grab the mirror and could just immediately save and quit and be on the mountain.
Yeah, that kind of was lucky.
Oh, is that on right side GT?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in
Well,
Hope Room.
Oh, of course
I-
it was.
Yeah.
So I have a
Awesome.
curious take though. Why on earth did you want to walk all the way down to fake flipper to what for? Was and Zora?
I
before
just
doing
wasn't
Gaga?
even thinking. Well,
Oh,
Zora was in Logic.
I'm talking about Sean.
Oh, he's talking
Oh.
to me.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
I did something similar, so.
Well, you didn't have the moon pearl. Like,
Yeah.
when you did it, it was fine because you were in the area to do Zora in Logic.
It's one of those things where I think I was just kind of hoping for something else before doing Aga to... Like, I didn't want Pod to be the only option. Like, maybe finding the hammer on Zora or the hookshot on Zora or something like that so that I didn't have to just go to Pod.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
then
that.
if you want to do that, you are familiar with Ancilla, I hope.
Some of them, not all of them.
Oh, okay. It's much faster to just go and Ancilla at that point. And if you want to, just because you did Armos, like, your take is you can do Aga because you know it's required, then you can do the boring check of Catfish, of course.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
And then save and quit and do Zora, if that's the case. Like,
Yeah.
to speed up, clean her out, like... Other than walking all the way to South Shore just to fake flipper, because that feels slow, could save you time for future. Otherwise, it was
noted.
pretty good.
I'm always
Otherwise.
looking for tips like that. So
Yeah, like, it takes you a while just to walk South Shore. I mean, it happens in those seeds, like, where you're like, "Ah, my options are just so terrible. Just pick one poisonous, terrible choice," and like, yeah. It's unfortunate though. But if it was good stuff there, then yeah, of course it would.
well, yeah. Like, I mean, it still wouldn't have been like the right option, but it would have been the quote unquote correct option.
Yeah.
That's just how rando is. Sometimes,
I'm so happy.
Sometimes you pick the right terrible choice.
Yeah, I'm just happy when we got to Dark World and it's like, you know what would be funny, you know, getting the hook shot, you know, just to make those boots look very suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, I debated immediately bailing right after getting that too. Like, I was like, do I really want to keep going in Pod, or do I just want to keep moving? But
So, about that, we spoke about that as well. Because you went to bow side after with 1,000,000 hearts, which was a miserable
I know.
death warp.
it's terrible.
So, we spoke about it, and I was like, I'm just taking my hookshot and leaving and looping the world. I'm not.
That was the
doing
same
that.
thought I had when I went to Zoda's cell. It was like, accidentally killed the ball and chain. It's like, oh man, this is gonna take forever to die. I'll just go to Eastern instead.
Well, it's faster to death warp on the green guard, regardless, isn't it?
I was still on
Oh,
Well, I
normal
think
mill,
that's
I'm pretty
full
sure.
heart.
yeah. If you were on green maid, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. But I turned to boomerang him to keep him away, and I lost count of how many times I'd hit the guard, so then I accidentally killed him.
Yeah. I mean, I think the choice there to save and quit and go Eastern was pretty valid. Like Death Warp Winner wasn't gonna be a pleasant time either. So.
No. Like, I planned on Death Warping and just going ahead and doing Aga right then, since I was there anyway, but...
Yeah. I think the 7 quit was fine. You get to do progress anyway, and then you get to do Aga after, so... Overall, like, the seed was very linear. Like, it kind of forced you into the locations where you wanted to go. Otherwise, like, very well executed seed from both. Not that we saw more than the pixelated perfection on blind. Mike said it was a pixel perfect script fight.
Yeah, I don't know how to do the mosaic thing that he does.
Yeah, it's interesting. Any thoughts on upcoming game 2?
No. It's good luck to both of them.
Yeah.
Could be another good race, hopefully.
Yeah, agreed.
I want to say I want it to be 1-1 just to keep you guys tied in the league, you know? Just non-biased.
That's what everybody wants, you know?
Yeah.
You want to see
Gonna
those
make it
points,
exciting to the end.
as close up till like the last week when there's like 2 banger games from both teams, you know?
Tiebreaker galore.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, I think for me it was GG's. Now it's 5 a.m. and I should probably sleep.
Yeah, get some
maybe.
sleep.
It might be a good idea. But thanks for the commentary, though. And
Yeah,
thanks for SpeedGaming putting on the restream and so on and so forth.
agreed. Thanks for hosting.
Yeah.
Sorry for the slideshow.
It happens. It's been a pleasure to do comms with you, dear friend. And yeah,
Likewise.
best of luck to both teams.
Yes, yes,
GG,
indeed.
Sean.
GG's. Have a good night.
You too.
GG.
Night. Thank you.
Alrighty, and that's going to do it for us here on Speed
That's what
Gaming.
everybody
I am
wants, you
Deep
know.
Fried 87,
want to
joined
see
by
them
Nobly
Exciting
here.
to the end.
Yeah, this
As
is
close up till like the last week when there's like
this has
2
been a ton of
banger
fun,
games from
and
both
we will
teams.
see you the next time.
Fighting